Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yannishatis, and it is time to focus. And today on this Tuesday, we're focusing on the Northwestern Wildcats as they got a victory in their matchup this week. Let's go through it as they took on Maryland, a Friday night game. The Friday night game, I know Illinois had a big comeback win. What was it, the first one? So it's pretty awesome. They do a Friday night game. So let's go through it right now. Jack Lausch, the quarterback. Everyone, the questions have kind of been there for him. Can this guy be the quarterback for the Northwestern Wildcats? He gets a rushing touchdown. It's a 7-0 Northwestern. Then Cam Porter, glad to see him back in action. Rushing touchdown. Let's make that a 14-0 Northwestern lead. Then Northwestern gets a fumble recovery by Damon Walters, so they get the ball back, eventually lead to a field goal. 17-0 in the lead of the Wildcats. Then a 1-yard touchdown by Billy Edwards of Maryland, making it a rushing touchdown, making it a 17-7 Northwestern lead. Then missed opportunities by Maryland. They had a missed field goal, so that took the points, and then they went for it on fourth down, couldn't do it. So nice stop on defense by the Wildcats to be able to stop Maryland. But a nice job overall. So they are able to capitalize on that. Then a Northwestern fumble recovery that for a touchdown, they're able to get it, make it 20. It was in the end zone. They're able to get it. They review it. He was in bounds. 24-10 Northwestern. Then a couple of field goals by Northwestern, gives them a 30-10 lead. And then Jake Arthur's rushing touchdown was got it was 37-10. That's the final as the Northwestern Wildcats defeat Maryland Friday night. A nice Friday. Like I said, I like the Friday night game. I mean, you get all the Saturday games, but to be able to be on prime time, be able to get that Saturday game, that Friday game is huge. So they win. What a job by Jack Lausch. 10 for 18, 200 yards, and got the rushing touchdown. No, I know we were talking about the other quarterback a lot early on, but I think this is a guy. Him and Cam Porter have done a very good job. The defense have stepped up the last couple of weeks, so I think they're playing some pretty good, and they even stayed in that game against Indiana, so you can't say they're getting blown out in these games in the Big Ten, but I think this is strong football by this team. They're now 3-3, going in against a big game against Wisconsin. We'll be having a second Northwestern show this week. That'll be coming up on Friday because there's no Bears. We're going to have 2 Northwestern episodes, and that'll be previewing the matchup at Martin Stadium coming up on Friday's show. But Jack Lausch, 10 for 18, 200 yards. And that is the first win at Maryland since October of 2017. So a well-played game by Northwestern. Offensively looked good. Jack Lausch looked good. Cam Porter, the defense, did a good job. They were able to stumble upon Maryland and be able to take advantage of it. Again, the turnovers, the fumble in the end zone. Just things are looking very good for Northwestern right now going into some big matchups. So I know they've struggled. They lost against Indiana. If you take out that fourth quarter, which I know is easy to say, they're really competitive in that game. So I think, but overall, got to be happy with where Northwestern is. David Braun, the head coach, remember, he's only lost back-to-back games once, and they just ended that streak. So hopefully offensively, this team continues to play well defensively. And when you start facing these high teams, Wisconsin, we're going to tell you how they did last week and kind of go into that on Friday as well. So nice job by the Northwestern Wildcats. They get the W over Maryland under the lights on Friday Night Lights, if you will. I guess they can't use that because it's probably copyrighted by the game or by the movie or the show. So it is what it is. So nice win by Northwestern. Friday we'll be focusing on their matchup against the in Madison. Or they're from Madison, the Wisconsin Badgers, and I live in Wisconsin, so I always love a good Illinois-Wisconsin rivalry. I'm always on the Illinois side, but live in Wisconsin, so I don't get much bragging rights in these parts. So please, Northwestern, do something. We'll talk about how Wisconsin did last week as well. So everyone have a great Tuesday. Tomorrow, we're going to focus on the MLB playoffs, recap the division series, get you ready for the championship series that's already been underway so far. So stay tuned for that. Also, like this video if you like what you heard. Also, comment. Tell me what you think. Is Northwestern for real? Or are they just pretending with Jack Lausch, Cam Porter, and David Braun's Northwestern Wildcats? Or am I blowing smoke? Am I too happy? Has it been too good of a week in Chicago sports? This has definitely been the best week to cover Chicago sports. A lot of wins, and I'll take it. Give me more of these. It only took into the 35s, post 30 to be able to be excited all week. God damn. Well, covered for the Hello Chicago Network, and I didn't get many wins at all. But we're going to stay happy, stay positive. We'll see you Friday for the Northwestern Wildcats, and we're going to focus tomorrow on the MLB playoffs. I'm Ryan Yannishatis from the Hello Chicago Network saying We are the focus of Chicago sports.